Good day, everybody. This is BA Ready and Don, and we're back with the next part of my 200 sub special, where I play a game that's new to me for 7 uploads in a row, or 7 days in a row, depending. Anyway, today, as you can see, it's Shadows of Valentia. I own a physical copy of this game, yet somehow I have never even touched it, because I wanted to do a blind Let's Play, and I still want to. So this will probably be part 1 of the Let's Play as well, just because I like to merge things, so... Content, am I right? Anyway, I am joined by Deku from Fehology. Say hello, good sir.
Hello, everybody. I like this game.
Yes, I was told it was his favorite game, so...
At least my favorite Fire Emblem, probably my favorite 3DS game. It's really good.
Mm-hmm. The reason why it's here is because I haven't played it, but I've heard, I know pretty much the entire storyline, for the most part. I know it's completely voice acted, and I know it supposedly looks really pretty. It is like the best visually appealing Fire Emblem game. So I'm very curious.
Just don't look too closely at the 3D character models.
Okay. Well, my screen's a little small, so I don't think that'll be an issue.
Fair enough.
So let's get into this, shall we? We're just gonna hit restart, and we're gonna hear the... Oh, this is totally a legit copy, by the way, in case you guys couldn't tell by the loading screen.
Once upon a time,
Yes, of course.
there was a god named Duma and
Why would it be anything otherwise?
who fought each other bitterly for an age.
Hey, why did Milla and Duma have to fight so much? Couldn't they just say they were
I'm surprised.
They're gonna get a kid full. They're gonna get a
Let's
child
promise
banner
we'll
for
never
sure.
end
I'm
up
surprised
like
they
that.
haven't already. Like, I was full expecting this to be the second one.
Nothing will ever come between
Yeah,
us.
instead they went Erika, Ephraim, and all them, which is weird because we don't see them in the game. But like this one, we know what they look like.
They didn't even know Leon until they were preteens, and they didn't meet Lara Shell up until, the events of Sacred Stones.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what happens to them. Now I feel bad already.
It's like, the reveal is so good.
Yeah.
It is one of my favorite moments in this game, and I hate that it's been spoiled for everyone.
Honestly, the cinematics look... Whoa, she looks pissed. Hey, it's Valentine's dad.
Yeah, that's one of those reveals that's... that's a reveal that's better to know going in, because there's one very particular point about his boss battle that is really cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it now, but
Okay.
it's very well done.
Yeah. Honestly, I like the cinematics. The cinematics are gorgeous. Like, wow.
And it's like, I think this is the same studio that went on to do the Three Houses animations too.
Yeah, but the Three Houses ones look a little worse somehow.
And a lot of people actually complain about the ones in here because there's just a lot of details that kind of go unnoticed, but generally I think it's high enough quality to ignore that.
Yeah, like I like how it looks already. It looks really, really solid.
Yeah, the art style is fantastic. And the same artist who was in charge of this also does a lot of their art in Fae, so that's why a lot of them look so close to this game.
The Falchion. One of many, apparently.
One of 2.
Well, and then there's the time warp Lucina Falchion, so there's technically 3 in a
If you want to
roundabout
talk
way.
about that, actually I guess there's technically 4 because there's also the Nagi Falchion.
True. These dragons have been busy.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
let's go. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, I don't have a choice but to go new game. I'm fine with that. Let's just go normal because this is gonna feel weird if I go instantly hard. Though, like, how hard is hard in this game?
It's not terribly hard. I mean, it's a challenge, but I don't think it's completely undoable.
Would it be a good idea to do it blind hard?
I mean, I think I did normal mode my first time,
Okay.
so I wouldn't blame you for it.
I'll go normal because I just gotta get a feel for the game because I have no idea how it's gonna feel. So let's go. And classic, screw casual. I play FE7 rules on this channel. Let's go.
Yeah, boy.
I'm not even sure if this is actually gonna do anything, but sure.
Not really. So, like, you can, like, set up a whole profile and everything for when you cross over Spot Pass, but I never got anyone on it. It seemed pointless.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, after Awakening had their whole, you know, whatever it's called, not Revelations, the flash forward thing in the prologue.
Mm-hmm.
Every Fire Emblem game felt a need to do this.
It's a human shish kebab. I feel bad. I mean, I'm not technically wrong, but I still feel bad. This does look really nice, though. Well, not the fact that she got stabbed. I mean, like, just visually, it looks good.
Quality is fantastic.
Yeah, quality is really solid.
And also, the voice acting is really good, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. I don't think any of the, you know, playable characters have a bad voice actor, from what I can remember.
One thing that I find interesting is, like, even because I had to play just through, I had to listen to a little bit of it in order to get the screen sizing kind of accurate. Even the,
Where did he go
like,
this
the bandits and stuff, like,
What's
bandit
the matter,
bosses and
Faye?
whatnot, even have
Tell me you're
are
after
voice
him
acted,
again.
which is really, really cool.
Oh, hey, Gray.
It's like, look at them, they're
Have you
adorable.
seen all?
Yeah, they're so cute. This is gonna be a child Banner and Faye.
Don't waste
It
your
has
time
This is
to
the
be.
most likable form of Fae I've ever seen.
Yeah, she's so cute.
He and Celica went off for a stroll in the woods. I saw them.
Have you watched, you know who's a bigger fan of this game than me is Gast. Have you ever seen his reaction to this game's announcement?
No, I have not. I might actually have to watch that.
That is one of those reactions that is on my, you know, my favorite reactions list. It's just one of those ones that makes you feel
They're
good.
gonna be close.
Okay.
I hate to break it to you, Faye.
Yeah, I know Gast is a major fan, but
Sir Myson only
Yeah.
has one
I've been
and that's all.
getting a hold of Gast
Lord,
has been
Mother
difficult.
told me.
Let's just leave
Yeah,
it at
you-
that.
Related by blood.
You've mentioned that.
Cliff's moss spouting gossip?
Hopefully after upcoming events that won't be
Still, I like
quite
where
as
the story is
challenging,
going.
but
Celica
Yeah,
had a
I'd talk to him. We're good.
unspeakable past.
yep.
Stop that, would you?
Yeah.
So does
Yeah, that's the
this
thing about
mean
networking is you just need to get your foot in the door. You need to get somebody to know who you are.
someday?
Marry her?
Or you just need to be able to find a way
Are
to
we
actually
having the same
DM them.
conversation?
There is that. I've been trying to DM PM1 to try to get him into the other tournaments, the one that I'm running. That's going nowhere.
In the woods.
I could try talking to him for you.
From the castle.
If you want. I mean, at this point, the more the merrier.
What? Why would a knight
Like, is it
We
just
already
the fact
have.
that, like, he hasn't accepted a friend request, or is it just...
I'm not missing this.
Yeah,
Could be the last
I mean,
night
actually,
for
I'm going to
months,
be,
years.
I'm going to be fighting him in about 12
You
hours.
coming?
Or 11 now.
opportunity right there?
Hey, wait up.
Yes.
Good
So we'll see how that
luck. Okay, this looks so nice.
Over here. Come look at this.
I like the looks of the floors.
Yeah.
Okay, this is trippy on this. Like, whoa.
Now look at his face.
Okay, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to look at my projector for this one.
It's not good.
It lacks so much it's like dot hair nose.
Yeah, it's like, you know how in Awakening characters don't have feet?
Yeah.
In this game, characters don't have faces.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
I mean, usually it's in motion, so you don't really notice. It's just jarring when you look at it.
Yeah. But like the background and the visuals are just so nice though.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what took me a little bit to try to figure out the placement for.
What is it, Celica? You find something?
Yeah, that
I
makes
made a
sense.
wreath out of these flowers. Here, put it on.
Yeah, because usually the bottom
What?
screen is just for like
No.
movement and map and whatnot,
Why
right?
not? I think it
Yeah,
would look
in
very
battle, it's
handsome.
just a menu down
I
there.
think you mean
Yeah.
very stupid.
So
Boys
like,
don't wear wreaths.
that's what I was initially thinking. So I'm like, oh, I could just cut the bottom screen completely out. Then I'm like, oh, there's sometimes dialogue that goes into it. Well, shit.
You're kidding, right?
Yeah!
Yes,
Recording DS games is just the weirdest thing ever.
It is. It really is.
Very
I've never
funny.
tried it until now.
You're picturing him wearing it, Admit it.
Yeah, and then there's like Shadow Dragon, where you got all the gameplay on the bottom screen, you got all the character information on the top screen. Also, all the dialogue happens on the top screen.
I just...
Yeah, 3DS games are really weird.
When you first came to the
Like I said, I feel bad because I have a physical copy of Shadow of Valentia upstairs right now. I have it. I just haven't touched the thing.
Well, I think you did
Well,
just
at least you're
fine.
finally doing it.
Each story that you told
Have you
me,
played the
each
Marth games
flower
yet?
you picked for me, each
I know you
walk
played
took
Fair
with me
Few,
here in
but-
the woods.
I've played Shadow Dragon once a very long time ago. Honestly, when I got it when it first came out as a kid, I played it once all the way through, and I was like, this looks like trash, and I just sold it instantly when I was done with it. But then I recently got it back, and I'm starting to have more of an appreciation for it, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite as complicated as other... I played it as my first Fire Emblem game, so... Yeah, I wasn't used to support conversations, I wasn't used to a lot of things they removed in that game for the sake of being like an NES game.
Why? Do I need a reason?
Shadow Dragon's... I enjoy Shadow Dragon, but it's a disappointment for what it could have been.
Yeah, it had potential. It just feels a little weird. Like it looks, the way it looks is what threw me for me back in the day.
Oh yeah, and New Mystery doesn't fix it. It runs on the same engine.
Oh wow.
Yes, except yours is on your left hand and mine is on my right.
I think the models have their own kind of charm.
That makes us close. Doesn't it?
See, I don't know what those marks are. I've never heard of this.
In a strange sort of way.
I'm sure that's going to be significant later.
Marks are so similar.
It's probably not too hard to guess.
Well, the first thing I think of is like Naruto and Sasuke with like the ceiling thingy on their hands.
I've never actually watched Naruto.
Of course not.
It's just one of those things that
We'll always be together.
never crossed my screen.
I promise.
Yeah, that's fair. It's an acquired taste.
Yes, of course.
Freaking
Yeah.
One Piece. One Piece is insane. One Piece is still going on.
Yeah, I know. Like, some of my friends are really into the manga, so with every chapter coming out, I just listen to them in a different server talk about it. It's like, I've seen like 2 episodes of One Piece ever.
Yep,
I
same.
know it's the same, I just don't want to deal with the commitment. But it's just so much fun listening to them talk about it.
This I like. Even a generic soldier has voice lines.
Yeah.
Like, this is cool.
Where little brats play.
Yeah, it's like there's... I think there's just a couple of random villagers that you talk to in 3D segments that don't have voice lines. But in cutscenes, everyone.
That's crazy.
Slade is just fantastic.
I like that part. It's funny.
Where you shall have the honor of dining us and otherwise providing all comforts.
This game does a really good job of very hateable villains.
So lead on, and make haste now.
A lot of Fire Emblem does, but...
We can't just...
But it helps when they're voice acted.
It really does, and you can just feel the voice actor chewing the scenery.
I like Gray here, it's funny.
Yeah.
so
Fernand's voice actor, also very good. I met him at Con once.
Really? Okay.
Actually, apparently the voice actor for him and for Tobin and, who did Max and Gray, I think.
Sister.
Who was Max?
I have 2, actually. What about him?
But they're like good friends and they tour together and it's a good time.
Oh, that's awesome.
We'll take all the food and drink you can muster.
Yes,
And your
he's
sisters
great.
can serve it. I wager we'll get naught but pig feet and horse piss. So be it.
I actually laughed when I first heard that line. I'm like, yo, they're actually saying that in this game? Damn. Okay.
Yeah, Fire Emblem is... It doesn't feel like a Nintendo franchise in a lot of ways.
Oh, yeah, but like that's something that I've never even heard of in other Fire Emblems. So hearing that and just...
I guess a lot of Fire Emblems will imply it, but they won't flat out.
Yeah, this game is just throwing like conventional dialogue out the window.
If you do not wish to entertain us the
I haven't seen past from this part on though. So this is all new.
Perhaps we shall remove your tiny heads.
Whoa. Okay. We're just gonna decapitate kids now. Okay.
Yes, we are.
Damn.
Don't worry, lass.
And who does he go after first? Faye.
Oh, please take her. If you take care of her, we will not have to listen to her later in the game. I know she's annoying.
Get away from my friends! You're not going
Actually,
to
I'm gonna look this up to see if I remember it correctly, but if I do, then this is a hilarious point.
Someone neglected to teach this mangy pup any manners. You there, girl.
Conversation.
Show me your face.
Because if I remember right, I think actually if you get an A support between her and Alm, they actually get some debuffs alongside buffs.
How you came to walk among
Like Alm
these
does not want to be next to this
beyond
woman
me.
anymore.
Regardless, you shall make a
I
fine
could be wrong.
prize to take back to General Dissay.
I'm looking this up now.
Seize her.
No, that, I don't want to. Why did I look up?
Get your hands off her!
Oh! Oh, Kid Alm just punched him? Oh, he did! Yo, Alm's...
You dare raise a hand to
Alm does
Dude.
not mess around.
You're in armor. How did Alm not break his hand?
so be it.
He's a child.
Stave off your death sentences no longer, especially you.
Oh, I know what happened. Yeah, punched him in a very unholy place, and that's why Alm wears the armor he does.
Yes.
He's like, I found the weak point in this guy when I was a kid. I am not gonna have the same weakness.
What?
Yeah, so if Faye has a support ring with Alm, and she stands near him, she actually has less avoidance if she's near Alm.
Oh, that is funny.
Good fortune. We never finished what
It's like it's the little things like that. Like you wouldn't even notice this if you weren't looking into the stats. They still put that detail in.
That's hilarious.
Forget all my virtues.
Yeah, I feel like this is. I feel like this game was exceptionally well done. It's faithful to the point that it needs to be, but it improves upon the things that it needed to.
All of you.
Yeah, this is 100% hands down the best remake the series has had.
Oh yeah, I'm still waiting for the next one that we're supposed to get at. I don't even know what point. It's late.
Yeah, it's like, just give us anything. I don't care if it's Shadows of the Holy War at this point. Just give us something.
Oh, I would love genealogy.
Listen well, children.
I'm convinced that's what's next.
It would make sense because they're pretty much going in order. But the fact that they technically broke order and did like new mystery and kind of like backtracked to Gaiden is
It's
interesting.
I would say it makes sense because,
It's a
you know, we already
continuation
knew
from
who
Shadow
Marth
Dragon.
was in the West at that point.
Yeah.
And so, you know, Marth's just a bigger character.
Grandpapa! She calls him Grandpapa! I call my grandpa that.
He's always serious. It's just that this time he's also crazy. We can't do this.
Oh, I feel like Gray's gonna be the sassy boy of the group.
Children can't win against mounted knights.
Yeah, he is. Gray is certainly a character.
Oh my god, Faye, please stop talking. She's barely said anything and I'm already tired of her. This is bad.
Like she has two support lines, one with Alm and one with Silk, and they're both kind of disappointing.
Yeah, I've heard the supports are not great sometimes, but they sound good. Does that make sense?
I would argue that some of the supports are fantastic. And I guess another part of that also is, like, you can get every support if you want in one run of this game. It's not like other games you can have like a max of 5 supports, or there's no S supports, so that's not going to get in the way of anything. You can get as many supports as you want.
Clear the mind, steady the hand. Only you can get yourself.
Okay, so we're gonna send a pack of kids, literal kids, into battle this time. Okay.
Are you ready?
Ooh, that's an.
I want you to follow my every command.
Oh,
What you looking at?
That's showing up, right? Okay.
Yep.
Are you ready? I want you to follow my recommend.
First,
get yourself to a safe position in the forest.
Yes.
Child, get in the forest. Oh.
Keep your distance from the enemy.
And look at his class.
Oh, how do I do that? L.
It's next to his HP. His class
there
is
you
boy.
Watch this.
Oh, that's funny. How do I look? How do I change the things down there? I wonder.
What particular things down there?
I'll do it. Can I click them? Yo, I can click. Ooh, okay.
I'll stop you.
That's cool. Yo, that's that. Okay, what's this? Oh, that's the, okay, that's interesting. I did not know I could click on this. So this is basically pretending to be a 3DS. This is cool.
Yes.
I like this.
The DS emulators are actually kind of fantastic.
Yeah, they did a good job at Hiding Forest.
Yes.
Okay, is it bad that I've been playing so much of that Summoner's Duels that I'm expecting the enemy to move after I make one move?
I'm still not used to that. I've been playing it all day in preparation for this weekend.
Oh, you're not. You know, I wish I could join, but I had to work. Literally an entire full shift. Golden.
That sucks.
Oh, her
Take
class is the
shelter in
girl.
the trees there. Remember, always.
I think that's in range, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, it is. So,
I'll put her here for now, just in case.
Allow me.
yeah, that's the better call. And the good news is Mycen can solo this, so
Yeah. Because I don't think the kids can do much, can they?
not really.
All right.
Actually, I think they have death quotes if you kill them.
All right.
Can you actually lose them later on if the kids die here?
I don't know. I've never done that.
No.
Let me at him.
Well, this is the kids' Doom Squad. Let's go. No, I'm kidding. I won't do that.
I mean, I guess I can probably go figure out where my copy is and just do that for fun.
Oh, wait. I actually have to manually end?
Yeah.
Is there a way to change that?
Yeah, you can go and set in options, I think.
Smart
end, that's the one.
Smart end?
Yes.
Okay. No, I still have to click everybody. It'll be
Yeah, because it's only going to check after a unit's used.
Will not be stopped. No.
He's fine.
You lack experience.
He's got way too much HP in defense. These guys aren't really doing any damage here. Yeah, their attack is like
You're no match for me.
Yeah. Also, one thing you'll learn rather quickly is this game is full of crits. The crit rate is always, for units, is always going to be higher than shown. It's just a fact.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
At least that's how it feels.
Oh wow, he's dealing 1 damage.
Yeah.
Sword, sword, sword. Everyone's a sword user apparently now. That's interesting.
Well, yeah, for now. I mean, it's all they really know how to use at this point. But you can choose their classes later.
Yeah. So really, this is just the Mycen solo chapter.
Yes.
I like how every other Fire Emblem game, oh, you don't want to overuse your dragon. In this game, it's like, no, you gotta use him. He's the only one able to do anything.
Actually, Lucas is more the dragon in this game.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess a bit of a spoiler alert for 5 minutes from now, but you don't get Mycen right off the bat.
Oh, this is gonna mess with my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna go here.
If you want to talk about messing with your eyes, actually,
I'll do my best.
some of these maps have, like, 3D in it. If you have the 3DS on, you have the actual 3D on. You'll, like, see towers that are actually jutting out. You'll see birds that are clearly flying above everything else. It's like, this isn't a game you'd think would use 3D, but they just use it subtly enough.
He missed.
I mean, still 3DS 3D, so it has its problems, but...
Yeah. Gray, can you actually get a kill here? That'd be kind of cool. No, you're dealing like 2 damage.
I mean, honestly, I think the chapter just ends if you kill Slade, so you can always do that if you want.
Yeah, I wanted to get a kill with a child unit though. Technically I still could. And then Mycen can just get the kill on the boss. You know what, let's get the kids to level up. If I can. If any of them can reach, besides... Nope. Okay, well, I guess,
Yeah, honestly, none of the experience or anything you're getting... Like, they're not going to be the same class when you start the game, so...
it literally does nothing.
Yeah. Like, there's really no point to having them playable.
Aw, no Kanto. Bad game. Oh, dang. Alm should be okay.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
Look at that face.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, Alm's okay. Yay, good job, Alm. Well, Alm survived. That's all I needed him to do.
Yep.
This is a really interesting start to the game. It's just like Grandpa showing off.
Yeah, but it also really sets the stage a little bit. I mean, it gives you an idea of just how powerful Mycen is. Slade is actually a returning character later in the game, so it sets up for him.
Oh, that's nice.
To learn that we have found
And also, I think the biggest thing is it sets up like the relationship between Alm and Celica really early on.
princess who refuses to die.
Okay. I know that she's being hunted. I don't know why, but I know she's being hunted.
They'll talk about that later. Obviously, they wouldn't just leave that behind.
You did... Okay, I was gonna say you did nothing. I'm actually... No, you survived. That's good enough. We did it! You kids did nothing. Alm dealt 1 damage. So you know what? Good for you, kid. You didn't die.
Grandpapa.
You would think that if an adult ran at you with a horse and a spear, the kid would die. But apparently not. Not in Fire Emblem.
Alm is too strong.
So,
He doesn't have his armor yet.
How did we do that exactly?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too, because apparently you guys think you did something.
It's all in the wrist.
Tobin, you did nothing.
You wish.
These kids are way too
We
happy
only
about doing
survived
absolutely
because we
nothing.
did exactly as Sir Mycen commanded.
Yeah, see, Cliff gets it. Cliff realizes the situation. He's like, yo,
Yeah,
old man
Cliff is-
carried us hard. What are you talking about? Oh my god, Cliff is self-aware.
Oh, yeah? Does that mean Sir Mycen commanded you to sob like a baby?
Okay, maybe I was wrong about Gray
Yeah.
being the sassy one.
How can you guys joke
There are
about
varying
this?
levels in different kinds of sass.
Grandpapa.
Although the really sassy one is
that was
Python.
great.
Oh, really? Okay.
He is a treat.
Sounds like it. Old man not happy. Celica sad.
Little girl not happy.
You're not happy?
Wow, thanks. I just said that.
We saved the
I'm
village
enjoying
from those
this.
despicable knaves. We're heroes.
No, Mycen's the hero. You're a child. Let's get this straight. You're not a hero yet.
And that is literally one of his classes later.
Yeah.
I mean, if nothing else, we're not dead. You could at least.
There we go.
crack a
Hey,
smile.
he's self-aware too. Oh, I'm enjoying this.
I do think the writing for this game is really good.
Oh yeah.
Now that they know Celica is here, they will stop at nothing. It's no longer safe for her to stay in the village.
What? But why?
Okay.
Right, Faith,
I want to
your
hear that
show.
in
Like that?
Japanese because that his Alm's face right now is the perfect nani.
Tell him, Celica.
Oh, I would love to hear that.
I'm so sorry, I know that you would have kept your promise.
Aw, it's okay. You're a waifu. You'll be back. Or
Don't
you're a future
apologize,
waifu.
Celica.
There we go.
Just,
How to fix
just tell
that?
me that this is a mistake.
Yeah, it's another thing that's going to be rough for some people coming from other 3DS
It
games.
is already settled.
Is the ships are
We lack
predetermined.
the time to discuss it further.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I only know, of course, of Celica. I don't know of anyone else.
Get back to the
There's
village
more.
and pack your things.
Cool.
Yes,
Okay with
sir.
this.
Hold on a second. Explain this to me, Grandpapa. Why are you making her
They
leave?
call him Grandpapa. That makes me happy.
I want to know.
No, my boy. I fear that's a page you don't want to turn. Not yet, at any
Because I read it
rate.
in a book somewhere. So that's a Tales of Zestiria joke there.
Oh, great.
Constantly.
Now you're talking in riddles?
So Ray is just like, I read it in a book somewhere.
Actually,
I
Tales
won't
is a
let
series
you do
I've
this
really
to
been thinking
her.
about playing, but I haven't touched it yet.
Zestiria's interesting. It's another one where you need a mouse for, at least. I don't even have a mouse. I have a trackpad and a keyboard. That's it. So a lot of those fighting games are really nasty for me.
I can imagine. I did my time playing Minecraft like that, and that was a bad time.
Celica has proven she has the strength to make hard choices.
Imagine it's worse with other games.
Yeah.
Please, don't take her away.
Would you mind looking after something for me?
This is your good luck charm. You never take this off. It's special.
Yes, it is. And now it's yours.
Because you're special.
I want you to keep it close always.
You thought you did something
As
in that
close as
match.
you would have
You
kept
gotta be
me.
special.
I mean, he survived. Even he said as much.
Yeah, he survived.
actually
He didn't really do
remember,
anything for
but-
damage, but he survived, and I give him props for that.
Exactly.
Celica,
There's far more than any small child of his age should have.
Yes.
You're not taking it. I'm giving it.
Oh, he's
I
being
pray that
commanded.
it keeps you safe. Take care,
wait, Celica!
This is gonna be their whole life, isn't it? She's gonna tell him to do things, and he's gonna have to do it.
Well, this turned into
Isn't that called marriage?
Pretty much.
I say that like I'm actually married.
Or even where she's
but-
going. And whatever Sir Myson knows, he isn't. Hey, not everything is our business.
I was gonna say, well, I am bringing my
I just
girlfriend over
feel
from
bad for her,
Malaysia,
you know?
but on the other hand, I actually want her to come over, so.
Yeah.
She and Om are different from us. Different? In what way? In every way.
Are you certain, Celica?
Yes. If I try to say goodbye to him, I'll just end up crying.
He's far more mature than a girl her age needs to be.
Yeah.
Where will I go next?
I feel like Alm's more immature than she is. She's pretty, like... She's aware of what's going on and the fact that she's being hunted. She's like, in order to protect people, I must leave.
Yes. And she's what, 8?
I
Something
have
like
a
that.
place in mind.
Okay, we have to have
Perhaps
them
it's
on...
time to call on an old
more than
friend.
likely, if they enter a child banner, which they will, 100%, I hope that's the next one. I
So
can
do I.
see a duo, but Celica being the lead. Kind of like Erica and Ephraim.
Yeah, I mean, we already had a duo Om Celica, so what I'm more expecting is a duo of Celica and Conrad.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Under his care,
Yeah.
I am certain your enemies will never find you.
Or maybe Myson and
Forgive
Celica
an
or
old
something, I
knight
don't
for
know.
failing you, princess.
I just don't think it's going to be another Om Celica.
True.
Had the mother willed it, I would have stayed by your side and protected you to my dying days. But I cannot leave Ram Village. Not yet.
You don't need to apologize, Sir Myson. I regret nothing. The days I spent here with you
So
and
I
Om
know
were wonderful.
Mila and Duma are
Mhm.
kind of going back crap crazy.
The
Yes.
experiences I had
And that's pretty much the stage for the entire game. Is those
More
two
or
are just
less.
going nuts.
You don't have
Yeah.
to be my shining
Yuma's
light,
got a
Sir
little
Myson.
bit worse than Mila does, but
You just have to promise to always be my grandpapa.
You called him Surge 10 seconds ago. Make up your mind, girl.
course.
Celica!
Oh, damn it, Alm! You
Celica!
had one job!
You came for me.
And now she's gonna start crying.
I want to make a new promise.
Okay, he's
One
demanding.
day, when I'm older and stronger, I'm going to find you.
it's like, how cute can they
It
make
doesn't matter
this?
where the
I'm
world
just gonna
hides
skip
you,
that.
or how long it takes.
I had a comment, I'm like, nope, I'm not going there yet.
Okay, fair enough.
It doesn't matter
Wait
what
until
the
they're
world
older.
is, you, how long it takes.
I promise to find you.
That almost sounds like that Stalker song. What was this? Which song was that now?
I'll be watching you.
Yes!
Every
He's literally, I'll be watching you, the character.
every breath you take,
So
I'll be
please.
watching you.
Don't forget me, okay?
Yeah,
I could never
it's a
forget
song,
you,
alright.
Mom. And I promise too.
Actually, I guess every breath you
For
take
the
is
day
what
we
it's
can
called.
meet
But
again.
Yeah.
But for now, Grandpapa,
Yes, child?
do you think I'll ever see him again?
Child, this is a Fire Emblem game. The odds are likely.
I do. So
See,
long as
he gets it.
destiny
He's like,
wills
we are in a game. You are the main characters. You're on the cover. You'll see each other for sure.
Destiny.
Script writing.
So be it.
what was the comment I was about to make?
Okay. Well, now we're actually getting into the actual game now, I'm assuming.
Tag me.
Okay, give me one moment here.
Oh,
I'm just gonna-
Baruka tagged everybody. See.
Okay, there we go. So what? Oh, okay. Now we're back to. Wait, what? Okay, this
Once
is.
the
Oh,
gods
I gotcha.
themselves walked these lands.
The actual opening of the game.
Our continent of Valentia was home to two of them, sibling gods named Duma and Milla. The elder god Duma believed mankind must be ruled by strength, lest we become corrupt, while his
Here we go.
sister Milla believed we should be free to pursue lives of pleasure and comfort.
Sophia.
The two clashed ceaselessly. It was a long, dark age before the
siblings.
bitter conflict
Mom
was
bursts in.
resolved
Can't
with the
we all just
binding
get
of a
along?
common accord. Valentia would be divided in twain, with Duma ruling the north and Milla ruling the south.
I mean, Mom's the one that
And
picked
in
them out
order
here
to
in the first
secure a
place.
lasting peace, each pledged never to violate the other's dominion. For millennia, this accord was honored. And
The
peace
DLC actually
did
goes into
indeed
backstory
reign.
even beyond what's, like, earlier than what's in
time,
this.
the kingdom of Zofia, which Milla founded in the south, prospered with the goddess's love and blessings.
I'm trying to figure out
Hers were a
Discord.
happy people who knew no toil and lived
Discord's
free
being
of
dumb.
hardship. But Milla's gifts spoiled the
Oh, okay.
Zophians, and it was only a matter of time before they sank into depravity.
What the?
Meanwhile,
Okay.
in the north, Duma had built his own empire. Tempered by harsh
You tell it's
lands
evil because
and
it's an
even
empire.
harsher teachings of their fierce god, the people of Rigel had grown strong. But in their quest for power, the Rigelians had let their hearts grow cold and numb to all kindness. Both halves of the continent were in a fragile
So what I'm
state,
hearing
and the
is
cracks had
their
begun
hearts
to
shrunk
show.
5 sizes
And
that
now,
day.
Valentia lies on the
Indeed.
cusp of a terrible war that could
They are the
forever
land of the
alter
Grinches.
its history.
Okay.
Austin, 401 VC.
I do like Mr. Announcer. He sounds really cool.
Yeah. Like, look at those faces.
What the? Okay, I gotta see
There's
the
a reason you
big
don't
screen.
see
I'm gonna switch over to my
this.
recording projector for a minute. Wow. Well, they have faces now. That's progress.
They
They're just
certainly
not.
do.
They're just not pretty to look at.
No. I mean, they have eyes and they have protrusions that may or may not be a nose.
Well done, Om.
And then we go to this, and this looks beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
what? Oh, I'm getting such bad whiplash here.
Your swordsmanship has come a long way. I've always known you had talent.
You
So we'll
really
probably
think
like
so?
get into the next map, and then we'll call it a day. I'm thinking it's
Yep,
already been like
sounds
over
good.
half an hour.
Are you
So
grandfather?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a little bit before the next map because we need to go ahead and,
Older, you're getting
meet some new characters and reintroduce the old ones and everything, so
okay.
I'll leave it up to you.
Once this dialogue's done, then.
Fair enough.
Then that means you're ready to let me travel outside the village.
Haha, nope. I called it.
Don't misconstrue my words.
Don't
boy.
misconstrue. Actually, I'm not even going to try to do it when there's actual voice acting.
But why? I'm not a child anymore.
Really, you kind of sound like one.
You just said I can fend
He
for
sounds like the
myself.
gatekeeper.
Haha, yes, indeed.
Actually, somebody else who has done an LP of this game, actually, is Kyle McCarley.
Oh, really?
Yes.
If I meet with any dangers,
I love it when voice actors do that.
Yeah,
Always
that's
cool.
pretty neat.
That's not what
Apparently,
this
the
is
voice
about.
actress for the new character in Faye, Ash, has been a long-time player of Faye.
Mm-hmm.
Then what is it about?
Yeah, big Lucina stan.
Add her to the list.
Look, I've heard from the others. I know the drought's made Sophia a scary place. People are starving, and many have turned to thievery and plunder. Brigands loot villages for a mere sack of grain.
The only thing that bugs
Soon
me
they'll
is
be
the
at
faces
our
are
door.
stationary during this.
Mm-hmm.
And don't think I haven't
That's the
heard
only
what the
complaint I
Regalian army
actually
has been up to.
have. Like, they have
They've been
expressions
crossing the
that
border for
change,
years in
but...
violation. And with that sacred bond
They don't
broken,
really
now the
do.
terrors have
And I'm gonna say that it's
well.
not quite as bad as it is in Three Houses.
All true.
I just can't forgive it in Three Houses.
Ugh.
Sophia
Three Houses
is
had such
full of
promise and they
innocent
screwed it
people
up,
who are looking-
honestly.
Please, grandfather. I want to make a difference in a world bigger than a handful of
Like, it's not a
villains.
bad game either.
No.
I want to see all
But-
the amazing places you've told me
I feel
about.
like they put too much focus on the zoom in feature, which nobody freaking uses.
That's
You're not
what you
wrong.
told me about.
Like, how much money did that cost? They could have put it elsewhere and it would have been a better game for it. The zoom in feature, I don't know why it's even there. It doesn't need to be there. There's literally no reason for it.
Nope.
So you use that force with your sword and your wits, so what?
Will the grand story of your life be how you met the end of a brigand's axe?
Brigand boss!
Before you dream
Yes, the
of
best
being in
character.
the world, learn your
Oh,
damn
the next
places.
character is gonna get memed into Faye. Actually, Brigand boss did reach very high.
I know, it terrifies me.
Shadows of Valentia, for the top 10 units that were not yet in Faye, as of when I did that video series, Brigand Boss was the third most wanted unit from Shadows of Valentia out of all the Valentia characters. And now Luthier and Tatiana are in the game, so who does that leave? Brigand Boss as number 1.
No more talk of leaving.
I'd rather they give us Dean.
I'd rather they give us a
mean-
Biskeeper. At least he's funny. I would have preferred a Biskeeper over Gatekeeper, honestly.
Yeah, Biskeeper was trying a little too hard to play into the meme, I think.
But he was
Every day
funny.
this place is exactly the same. as
He
the
was being so sassy. I love it. He's like, they put a guard here just to keep a watch on me. And then the guard leaves after a while. He's like, where's my buddy? And then he comes back. He's like, my buddy's back. And he's having a little party. It's great. It's a lot better than just Gatekeeper. Nothing to report. Like, that gets old really quick. At least a Biskeeper has more lines. That's why I like him.
But you have to let me find it.
Like, a Biskeeper doesn't say the same thing every single time, pretty much. It's something different. How many times do we hear nothing to report?
What's all the commotion?
Every single time.
Except one. He goes, I have something to report. And then it has something to do with some kind of story thing. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. It's like, I have something to
somebody
report. We've
broke
been
into the
gone
castle.
for like years. Thanks. I'm glad you noticed.
It's coming from the gate.
I can't remember that's when, but I know there was one point. Okay. Ooh. Okay. There's no one here to speak with. Examine. Move. Oh, okay. So it's not like an open world, but it kind of is. It's not like Three Houses where you can run around, but this is like Three Houses dialed back a bit.
Yeah.
No.
Well, the dungeons are a little bit more like Three Houses.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
It certainly
Well,
is.
if it isn't you all
Even
finished
generic
with today's
NPCs
training?
actually have voice lines. Oh my god. I love this.
I still remember when you were only this tall. And now look at you.
Can I see how tall?
Nope.
Oh, this is Three Houses. All talk, no show.
Sir Meister
But this game has an
made a
excuse.
strong young man out of you.
True.
I say
What's the Three
Sir
Houses
Meister,
excuse?
but the General Myson.
Oh, right.
They didn't want to.
The zoom in feature.
And again, the woods around Ram have become
Oh, this is gonna get
dangerous as of
disliked
late.
probably, but I don't care. I'm enjoying this.
Every house deserves to
Perhaps it's for
suffer.
the best that we have him.
Yeah.
And you to keep
Honestly,
us
the
safe.
game's been around for a while. We can criticize it. I have fun playing it, but the first half of the game is a real slog because it's the same thing every time. The second half of the game is where things actually get interesting because it's something different each time.
I hate Fates of the Fiery Passion, but at least they kept the root similarities only in the first 6 chapters.
It's good to know our plight has the nobility so grief-stricken.
Yeah, meanwhile for Three Houses, literally half the game, except for one brief little shindig if you choose Edelgard.
King Lima
But other than that,
dances
that's
out
And even that is
with
optional.
Desai's puppet
Yeah,
strings.
even that you can miss.
Yeah, I've known people who actually did miss that when the game first came out and wound up on the wrong route completely by accident because they didn't know the other route existed.
Ah, that's hilarious. I was like, wait, what's happening? This is different. I'm assuming I'm supposed to go along with it, and I did, and I'm like, hey, cool, I got Edelgard's path.
It's no wonder the kingdom.
But yeah, could you imagine you play the game just to get like and you're like, yo, I want to do Edelgard's route first, and then you just miss it, and you have to go back to the very beginning of that game and redo. Or no, you just have to like restart that chapter or the previous chapter or whatever. But still, like, you'd be like, yo, thanks for letting me know, game.
Yeah.
I wish
Yeah,
someone would
I like the idea of having a hidden route, but the hidden route shouldn't have been the route that people wanted to go on in the first place.
Yeah, the church route should be the hidden one, not Edelgard's. Edelgard's is the route
Exactly.
that most people wanted to do because Edelgard's kind of cute. That was the whole reasoning. And Edelgard was marketed the most, so like, why are you hiding her route? Like,
What kills me is that Edelgard was clearly meant to be the main character of this game,
is as useless as her.
and then that just didn't work out. They just put the least effort into her route.
yep.
What I wouldn't give for some
It's even the shortest route of them all, too.
It's been years since we've had a proper
I think it's like
harvest.
3 or 4 chapters
Can't go
shorter than the
much
next
without
shortest
rain.
one.
Why has Milla forsaken
Yeah,
us?
I think you're right.
What's happened to the Earth Mother?
Because I know for sure hers is the shortest. I want to say
Yeah.
every other chapter has at least 3 more.
She's killing us by withholding.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact lengths of all of them, but it is definitely the shortest.
Yeah.
The
I've played through all
Regalian
the
Empire will seize our
routes.
lands and we'll be
At least
too weak
once.
to resist.
I'm currently on maddening Dimitri route, and that's just toxic. I do not like it.
You've heard how well trained their soldiers are, haven't you?
He's on. He'll be
We've
fine. He'll be
never
fine.
toiled or
Protagonist
fought
power,
for a
girl.
thing.
Okay, so let's talk to greedy old man. Does he want money? Oh, what?
He's
What?
a drunk.
Okay. Is the reason why they didn't voice act his line just because of the fact that they didn't want to be talking about alcohol?
No, there are actually alcohol items in this game. But any character that is under 21 is not allowed to drink the alcohol items.
Are you serious?
Yes, every character has, like, an age in the game files.
Oh my god, that is hilarious. That's actually a really nice touch.
Yeah,
Not
actually, it means we for once know that the people that we're thirsting after aren't legal.
Oh yeah, I forgot I could do this. I got a carrot.
Yeah, because You want to take a guess at how old some of these characters are?
A majority of them should be under 20.
Out of the villagers, 2 of them are 18, and the rest are younger.
Oh wow.
Those 2 are Gray and Faye. Olm and Tobin are 17, and then Cliff is 15.
Okay.
Just like Lysithea, actually. There's actually a decent number of comparisons between him and Lysithea. Oh well.
Hey,
Hey, Tobin went through a bit of a growth spurt.
this fellow's here
Yep.
to see Sir Myson.
Actually, who am I kidding? The youngest character is, it's Delphia. Surprising.
Yeah.
Absolutely no one.
Okay, let's just get Faye out of the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
how was sword practice? Everything go okay?
Okay, how many times are we gonna hear, oh?
Depends on how many times, whether or not you do her supports
Have any new bruises?
with anyone.
That's gonna get old really quick.
He's sure come a long way just to find a whole lot of nothing.
Pessimist.
Whatever he's here for.
One thing that really weirds me out about the ages in this game is Est
Good day.
is age 16,
Mason's grandson. Was it?
which means she was 15 in Shadow Dragon. And by this point, she's already married.
I fight for the deliverance.
That's weird.
And she's married to Abel,
Aren't you one of the Knights of
if you didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah, that one I knew.
suppose
That one I knew.
means-
Yeah.
In that case, King, he met his end some days ago.
Which Abel's got to be probably early 20s, you'd think, just looking at him.
What? You're saying it?
He's already a full-on
I fear
knight.
So, it seems to say sold Sophia to the Regalian Empire, along with his soul.
Okay, that just looks weird.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like, he's kind of got the same look on his face that Slade did, too.
True.
No doubt they promised him lands. Perhaps upon Lima's death, the Chancellor and the Regalian army seized Sophia Castle and began to visit unspeakable injustice. Sir Clive
Actually, I guess if you really don't want to listen to Faye talking, you can actually just not recruit her.
he formed an army to free us
Nah, I
from
gotta
Regal
see how her combat
in name.
is.
However,
Unfortunately,
we
I
are
have to
outmatched
kind
and
of...
fast losing this war.
And actually, there's a point in the game where you can actually send Celica back to this village if you want. And if you leave Cliff and Faye behind, they actually have special conversations with her if you do that.
Huh.
And so, I have come to the home of one of Zophia's...
I don't remember if they can be recruited or not.
Do you see?
I know in Gaiden you could actually recruit them to Celica's army.
Will you take me to see your
Oh,
grandfather?
Gaiden's so old. It looks weird. But
It does.
Gaiden's
I can't do
interesting.
Gaiden. Like, this game exists. It is
Yes,
fantastic. There is no reason to play Gaiden at this point.
That's what I keep hearing. It's like
Goblets.
FE1 over Shadow Dragon, but Gaiden over... Or no, Shadows of Valentia over Gaiden. Gaiden exists, there's no reason to ever go back.
No way I'm going to say FE1 over Shadow Dragon.
Really?
I've seen people say FE3 over Shadow Dragon. And I can see that more than I can see FE1 over Shadow Dragon.
So there's...
But there's a reason that they remade the game within a couple of years.
If Sir Myson rides off to war, what'll happen
FE1
to
is
all?
bad.
You got me.
It is so bad. Like, it's a game where if a character has resistance at the end of a chapter, then the entire game crashes.
Lucas, were you able to speak with my grandfather? What did he say?
He said no. Sir Myson made it clear.
FE3
he
is so
had
much
no
better.
intention of-
What? But he's ridiculous.
That's another game I haven't played. But I'm not doing... This is... Shadows of Valentia is the
cannot
only
speak to
Fire
Sir
Emblem
Myson's
entry on my
thinking,
200 sub
but it
special
seems
list.
I'll have to return to him.
Because I'm like, if I'm gonna play any of them, I'm gonna play this. I've been holding off on
And
this.
that is the correct answer.
I've been
This
holding
is
off
the
on this
best
way for way
part.
too long.
It was good meeting you, Alm. I must thank you again for your assistance.
Surprise Pikachu face.
Actually, Est has a really good surprise Pikachu face.
Really? Okay. I can't wait
Yeah,
for
actually, I
that.
think that's we've got that as an emote on the Fehology Discord.
Huh.
Lucas, wait!
I will join you and disobey my
I'll
grandfather.
go.
Yep.
I'll join the deliverance.
You rebellious little punk.
You?
Oh, what the hell? You can't do that. Wait.
I like that this game actually swears. That's
I'll
right.
admit, you fight like a beat.
Yeah.
But this isn't sparring with your grandson. You're volunteering to go to war. I know what it is. And if grandfather won't do it, then I'll do it for him. Consider my sword as his.
I can find face.
I understand how you feel, but
Sir Myson has been teaching me to use a blade since I was a boy. I've received tutelage in military tactics, medicine, weather, terrain. I know as
He's
much
smart
about
and
war as
studious
any
and
man who has
strong.
never seen one
Good combo.
can. Let me fight for you with my grandfather's gifts. I'll prove he's no cowardly old man. He's a warrior who trains warriors.
that might just work.
Huh? Then you mean? Oh, come on. You can't be serious.
Why not? Alm presents a good case. He has a hero's blood in him, and clearly a hero's fire. His presence is sure to raise the
Where
troops'
is
morale.
it?
And for my part, I'm curious to see what a especially now that he'll be doing it. Thank you, Lucas.
That was a good cut
You
off.
won't regret this.
Oh, let me laugh.
I've seen a lot of cake taking in my day, but this really takes the cake.
That was a very weird line, Gray.
You should
Oh my
back
god,
out of
Faye,
this.
Yeah, there's
stop.
It's far too dangerous.
Okay, new drinking game. Every time Faye says you take a shot.
Oh god. Don't do this to me. I've got a whole life to live.
We're dying today.
If anything were to happen to you, I'd...
That's just the first thing on the drinking list.
Just don't do it, okay?
No, I took a shot of Coca-Cola. I'll be fine.
Perfect.
I'll be bloated, but I'll live.
I'm sorry, Faye, but I've made up my mind. But maybe all of you could
I
come
feel
with
another
me.
alm coming. Oh, no, okay. Whoa, she missed an opportunity.
Splendid idea. Maybe we could all get impaled on the same lance.
Okay, he is such a pessimist. Oh my god, Cliff.
Yeah, he's a bit like that.
Dude, where's the ray of sunshine, bro?
And also, he barely has any supports. I think, like, he's got Gray, and that's pretty much it.
I like how Gray is not Gray.
No.
He's not down in the dumps. It's Cliff that is. I guess his happiness took a dive.
Grandfather trained all of us, right?
Awakening joke in
No, he just has a... Cliff's only support line is with Tobin. That's it.
Oh, wow.
He will get bonuses next to Gray, Mysa, and Celica, but he doesn't have support conversations with them.
Are you insane?
Actually, that's another interesting thing about this game, is there are actually support bonuses outside support conversations.
That is weird.
Yeah, actually they'll like show a little symbol in the corner whenever you're about to do combat, if you have support bonus from someone.
Oh, is that why you were saying, like, does that play into the whole, you're gonna crit a lot more than the game says you will, is because of those support drives, basically?
I mean, it certainly could be.
It's better than waiting for
I mean,
to reach Ram and...
if Cliff is standing between Alm and Gray, that's an extra plus 6% to crit.
But you're gonna... I mean, once they... You have my thanks, Gray, and the Deliverance welcomes you. In the end, we need every able fighter we can get. There will be much to learn, but I can teach you a great deal in battle. And you'll be given a proper wage, of course.
Hey, we're getting jobs.
Wait, you mean we get
And the real question, you know who the DLC characters are in this game, right?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Oh, you are going to love it.
Oh?
We would be remiss not to offer
Just knowing you.
Okay.
I've got little brothers and sisters.
But even if I told you with the name of the DLC, you would know.
Oh?
Or at least you have an idea of why you would love it.
Your little brother and sister said he's gold.
Ma and Pa struggle to make ends... Tobin, you don't have to go if you don't want to. Why don't you all take a little time to think of... Let's split up for now and meet back here later. I need to go thank my grandfather and say goodbye.
I need to go thank my grandfather and instantly get grounded.
I mean, it's kind of hard to be grounded when you're leaving.
Well, he can't leave if he's grounded. Ha ha. Okay, that'll do.
Yep.
Overall, this game looks really, really nice, except for, like, zoomed-in faces during battle.
Yeah.
But other than that, it looks really good. Completely voice lined for the most part. Like, voice acted, which is phenomenal. I love that. And, you can actually hear the emotion. It's actually really good voice acting, too.
Yeah, it's better than just hearing, ah! Oh. Huh.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, overall, I actually really like this game. I could definitely get into this more, and I'm definitely planning on doing a Let's Play later. And this is probably going to be the first episode of it, just because I don't want to... I've already sat through the very, very beginning of it like 5 times while I was trying to resize, so I don't really want to do that 6 times. So this will be good.
Yeah.
But yeah, if this is a future Let's Play, I wouldn't mind if you join me whenever you have time. I don't know when that
would
will
love
be.
to.
I'm thinking I'm gonna get going on this once I finish Radiant Dawn Randomized, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that makes sense. You don't want to have too much on your plate at once.
Well, it's just Radiant Dawn Randomized kind of ticked me off, so I'll talk to you about this when I'm done the recording here.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been nice having me. Thanks.
And yeah, everyone that's watching, you know, sub to Fehology. They're absolutely amazing. The link will be down in the description below. Check them out. They're absolutely awesome. They do so much cool stuff, and they're you guys are planning on hosting a tournament of your own, right?
Yeah, so myself and Zay Shadow are working together on that. It's not how you pronounce his name, but I guess that's how I did it. But yeah, so that'll be fun. We got a lot of people in there. It's gonna be a mess to get together.
Oh yeah, but it's gonna be so much fun when we actually start it.
Yeah, when we finally make it work. We're not gonna finalize anything until after Gasts is done because, you know, he's helping with setting up rules and everything. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, his is kind of like the trial run of sorts to figure out how this is going to go.
That is 100% what this is.
Yeah. But like, I love the fact that we've had the new mode for like what, a couple days.
Yeah, I think it was
the community's
Sunday.
like, yo, we need to get a tournament going. We could do theme teams. We could do this and that and the other thing. And it's like, wow, people are really excited about this.
All three of us, within like an hour of the Phase channel going up, we're already planning this.
Oh yeah. Like, I was already thinking Waifu Wars with, like, Resonant Battle kind of rulings, where it's like, this game. You're only allowed to use units from those 2 games or something.
Mm-hmm.
That was what I had in mind. Or Pons Loki rulings, where it's like, you can only use, like, you can only use units from these specific types, like movement types or like dragons' tomes, beasts' bows, something like that. Just keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Because I think something like that would be pretty cool too. So that's something I want to get going. I'm going to call it Waifu Wars. Anyway.
Yeah.
Again, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
I'm really liking this game already, which says a lot. I actually cannot wait to play it. Now I really just want to rip through Radiant Dawn Randomize in one sitting just to say I'm done and I can continue with this.
Or you can put off Radiant Dawn Randomize until you finish this game.
That's not my style, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, this is B Radiant Dawn signing off. Bye!
Goodbye, everyone.
See ya.